Now, the trends I see in the humanitarian sector in the 10 coming years are efficiency, effectiveness, and giving aid based on need. And I will go more than need, I will say based on rights of people affected, the right of those people to receive a quality of assistance. As you see, the main problem, one of the main problems in the humanitarian sector is the effectiveness, is the coverage. It is also about the quality of what people receive. Another trend I see is more accountability is requested from the humanitarian sector. Basically, and it is a link, there is a link between efficiency, effectiveness, quality, and accountability. Both together will constitute an accountability. And basically, when we talk about accountability, is accountability toward those affected. So I think more and more humanitarian actors will have to account for what they do and in front of the people who they serve. Today, the main challenges uh, turn around adaptation, uh, adaptation and innovation. Basically, what I see in the last 5, 10 years is we do business as usual. I think now it is time to bring improvement in the sector in terms of our activities, in terms of our way of doing business, and also in listening to people's need and right to provide this assistance to affected people. Saving life means also taking into account the right of the beneficiaries to ask for the right thing that they should receive. Again, what is happening in the humanitarian sector is often the help will not cover. We have a problem of coverage. We have a problem of speed. Sometimes the needs are covered after months and months. The opportunity for the sector, I think we need to work seriously on accountability to the people affected. We need to do more, and we need to put them in the center of our action, going down, listening to people, uh, looking at what are their needs and how they can participate effectively. We need to use the help to improve the capacity of the local people to be able to do things when we are not there or if there is another challenge in front of them. And what we need to change also is the approach and the work with national NGOs. Everybody recognizes that national NGOs play an important role in humanitarian action, but they don't value really their contribution. National NGOs have the knowledge of the country, know the context, have proximity with people, and are qualified when the resources are there. In 10 years' time, there will be a lot of changes, and these changes are starting now. We have new actors, we have the Muslim aid, we have the Southern aid, countries like China, countries like in South America or Asia will start to be in the business. The humanitarian actors should be open to challenge themselves and to look at the principle that we already have from the Red Cross and share and discuss and be open to changes in the way that what is important in my view is this principle are there to alleviate suffering. If we can do that together, and I think we can, if our interest is the people, we are able to find a way where we will share principles, we won't duplicate, or we won't compete once against another. I think this FAIR project has played an important role in defining and trying to put quality into practice. What I think is important to do is to be able to find out a way to measure the indicators and standards we have in this sphere handbook. And I think also there should be a bigger place for companions. Sphere have uh, to work together with companions, with other key Q&A to improve the quality. I think the work of Sphere should be around putting standards, benchmark, and indicators to measure what we achieve or what we don't achieve. If Sphere put those tools in the hand of the humanitarian actors, it will be, I think, in my view, helpful. And what I think also will be necessary is how can we find a way for people using Sphere to report against their achievement or the problems they encounter. I'm not saying that Sphere should be here, the place where people will have to report back, but I think it will be, in my view, interesting that once these tools are in place, Sphere users take a decision that every year they have a plan, a working plan that they will set at the beginning, and at the end of the year they will report against the plans they have.